if you have a pillow or some blankets or anything like that, grab them today so we can do some supported postures. And if you're already here, wonderful welcome. My name is Jen, welcome to yoga. No rush, we have a couple minutes before we start, but I always am a big fan of taking that extra bit of time, if you have it, to go into kind of your mental preparation phase. So we officially have 2 minutes before class starts, but you can do the 2 minutes of additional preparation and the 2 minutes we offer. So four is better than 2. So no rush, take your time, but do grab anything that you have that may make your yoga journey a little bit more comfortable for you today. We did some glute activation exercises on Tuesday, which is a little, not weird by any means, but a little out of the ordinary for our normal rise and shine. So I figured today we kind of tone it back a little bit. Really stretch out, really enjoy those postures. Maybe instead of holding them for 30 seconds or so, maybe we double that to a minute or a minute and a half, something along that line. Can't believe it's already Thursday. A lot of people in Massachusetts have this week off for school vacation. Next week for the state of New Hampshire. And I don't know if you have spring break in April where you live for students. Alright, so if you're not in your preparation pose, whatever that is today, make sure you're in it now. We're going to give 2 full minutes of quiet silence, meditative time, body scan time, gratitude time, breathing time. If you're not seated, please get yourself to a seated position now. And your legs can either be crossed or in front of you, whatever suits you best. We're going to start warming up our upper body a little bit. So let's just take one arm, bring it behind. So we're doing this. My hands kind of popped up right over here. Opening up that chest, pulling back that shoulder. And then switching sides. Going back to side A, this time moving in a little bit of a diagonal motion. Moving that hand up as far as it'll go up towards that shoulder. And then walk it down. Other side. Walk it up. And then walk it down. Take one arm, bring that elbow up, and we're just gonna open and close here. Two more. Switch it out. Other side. All right, switching back to the other side, some little forward circles. Go to medium circles. And large circles. All right, drop that arm. Whatever direction you went, other side, the same way. All right, little circles. Bigger circles. Large circles. And drop it down. All right, other side, reverse direction. All right, let's go. Medium. And large. Drop that arm. Other side. Larger. And big. Drop that arm. Other side, come up and over, side stretch. And stretch out. And release. Beautiful. Bring those knees in. Give yourself a giant hug. And I just want you to relax. Drop that head and neck. And we're going to stay here for about 90 seconds or so. Alright, just breathe, zone out, close your eyes. I'll let you know when time is up. Don't worry. Okay, lift that head and neck up. Open up just one knee to the side. Other foot straight, toes up in the air, and just swing it forward. You can put your hands on your thighs if you want, walk it down on the outside, whatever feels good for you. Okay, let's push it out to the other side. Bend that knee, both knees out to the side. Leaning forward, flat back. Alright, bring those thighs in, and we're going to lay on our side and do those circles that we did with our arms. We're going to do this with our legs. So take a side, inside. Hop your prop over to the side. Okay, so you can lift your head and neck while I go through the exercises. We'll make sure that we're going to put them down. We're going to do 10 circles little, then medium, then big. Rest, and then do it in the reverse direction, and then switch sides. All right? The size of your circles are completely up to you, and the direction is completely up to you. Just make sure you're doing both sides. Okay, relax that head and neck. Lift that top leg, and let's do some circles. And medium. And large. And drop that leg. Relax. Lean on in so that leg is actually on the ground, that knee. You can massage out that thigh if you want, or you can just let your body just relax and hang out. Really release that lower body. All right, let's reset and do that same side, just the other direction. Are we ready? All right, let's lift up and little circles. Medium circles. And big circles. And relax. Okay, let's flip over and do the same thing on the other side. Take your time, we're in no rush. Same thing, little, medium, big, rest, little, medium, big, okay? Relax that head and neck. Lift that leg, and let's go. And bigger. And biggest. Drop that leg, bring that knee in, and just let that leg relax. Okay, reset. Other direction. Go. Bigger. And bigger. Beautiful. All right, we're laying on our bellies. Our hands are underneath our forehead, and we are going to relax there for about a minute and a half. Reset. Let those thighs relax, let them go. Okay, let's push yourselves back up through kneeling. And if you want to place the prop back underneath, so you're not sitting directly on your heels, that's fine. Otherwise, sitting on your heels. I even say that even if you are perfectly comfortable sitting on your heels, for example, in this particular place, if there's a prop near you, why not grab it? So this is a relaxation component class. This is not necessarily a constant push class. So you're like, oh, I can handle, I can do it. Okay, that's fine. Do it all you want. But if you have it near you, why not every once in a while? Okay, so we have ourselves in our seated position, and we're just gonna look one way. I don't think we've warmed up the neck yet. And the other. One way. And the other. Come back to the center. We're gonna do some cat-cow, but in this position. So your hands are just gonna be kind of on your thighs, and we're just gonna arch our back, pull that belly button in, drop your gaze. And then we're gonna release, and we're gonna arch our back, point that chin up to the ceiling, and stick those glutes out behind us. So this is, you can do cat-cow even when you're seated. And switch. We're gonna go back and forth a few times. Other way. And switch. Other way. Do one more time through, warming up that back. And switch. And switch. Beautiful. Come back to the center. Hands on the hips. Circle the waist. other direction. And come back to the middle. One hand on the ground, other arm up and over. Now what we're going to do is lean forward, swing it around, and then come back up. We're going to do that 4 more times. Swing it forward and around and up. Forward and around and up. Forward, around and up. And last one, nice and slow. Let's hold it here. And then let's switch over to the other side. Come on up and hold. Swing it around and up. 4 more times. Round and up. 4 more. Round and up. For 2. Around and up for 3. Around and up for 4 and hold. And release. Okay, so we're going to transition into a downward dog and stretch out those calves. So remove any prop or props and just slowly get yourself into a downward dog. Remember, those knees are bent super generously. Mine always are. And the purpose of us here today is to stretch out those calves. So really take advantage of that time. You can pedal those feet out one by one, or you could have them move in unison, your choice. I'm going to give you a little play time here to specifically work on calf stretching. Okay, drop one knee, drop the other knee, come onto your forearms and into puppy pose. Forehead on the ground, hips in the air, and we're going to stay here for about 1.5 minutes. So if you need to make any adjustments or anything like that, do so. But we're getting into another little bit of a longer hold. I think this is one of my favorite postures. You really feel that stretch in the upper back. Nice and slow. Come into tabletop. Lift those legs up behind you and walk your hands to meet your feet. And we're going to slowly roll it on up. All right, take a second here. Get yourself situated. Fix your hair, fix your pants, fix your top, fix whatever you got fixing. And we're gonna do some pendulum motions with our feet. So if you need to hold on for balance, please do. We're gonna do a pendulum to the side and then switch. So we're doing nice and slow, probably about half the speed. And then we're gonna do a pendulum forward and back on one side and forward back on the other. So I physically am going to turn and have my balance point at my disposal. Whether I use it or not, I'm not sure, but I wanna always have it as an option for me. All right, so we're gonna hold out to one side, hold it for about a second, and then switch. So we're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. I wanna make sure that your hips stay neutral, so you're not going out and lifting your whole body out to the side. It is literally just these legs, nothing else. All right, so pick your starting leg, out to the side, back in, and switch. If you want to go slower than me, cool beans. No going faster than me though. We're gonna do 2 more each side. And then come back to the center, shake it on out. All right, so we're gonna do that pendulum forward and back. We're gonna be staying on that same leg all 10 repetitions. So we're going to bring that leg as far forward as you feel comfortable, through center, tapping down if you need to, and then coming back as far as you're comfortable. So I don't want you to go into a full on like airplane motion. I want you to try to keep everything up as much as possible. So your range of motion will be a little bit more restricted, but that's okay. Holding it for about a second at each farthest point. Balance point available for me. All right, let's go. This would be so easy if we went fast. Two more left. Okay, and then I'm going to turn the other way, and I'm going to turn and face away from the camera for this one, only because I want to make sure that my balance point is at the same height, that I'm on the same surface, all that jazz. So I want to make sure everything is as equal as possible. All right, ready? 1. 2 more. Beautiful. Release. I'm going to come back to my mat. All I'm going to do is cross one leg over the other. Put my hands on my waist or on my thighs, and I'm just going to lean over and stretch out the hamstring on this back leg. I'm going to relax my head and neck as much as I can without feeling dizzy. Your hands can drop to wherever they want. And then come on up. And do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to come up. And I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to bring my chest as close to my thighs as possible and hang here. So both legs at the same time, basically. And then roll all the way up, roll those shoulders back and down. And front and down. And then transition yourself back down to seated. Grabbing water on your way down if you would like. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now those legs in front of you, and just drop those knees to one side, staying up nice and tall. I'm gonna kind of push one leg in front of the other, and then decide what position feels good as far as how much I want to lean back. Just a nice, easy stretch, nothing too crazy. And then let's switch out. And release. Scoot yourself down a little bit. And if you want something to prop underneath your knees, we're going to stay in that reclined kind of cobbler's position for about 1.5 minutes. So if you want something underneath your knees, you can decide how far in and far out you would like your legs. That's all your choice. But we're getting comfy. And really letting those legs just relax, those hips relax. Okay, straighten those legs and come into our Shavasana posture for today. 2-minute hold here, as always. Wiggle those fingers and toes and bring those knees in. Give them a giant squeeze. And when you are ready, roll 2 or 3 times and then come up to a seated position. Those knees a big squeeze. And then relax a little bit. Let's go through our little smiley face neck rolls. So we're turning one way. We're dropping that chin down and up and down and up. 2 more like that. One more. And now it feels comfortable reverse coming up and back. Making our little rainbows. 2 more. And 1 more. And then relax. We are done. Thank you for coming to Rise and Shine with me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. And remember that at any point in time, if you would like to look at any of the classes, whether it's the classes that I teach or anyone else on our team, check out our YouTube page and check out our Facebook page. It has them all there. Any time of day you want to do them, we probably have over 1,000 videos by now. So take advantage, use them wherever, when you're traveling, when you're home, when your kids are going crazy. Feel free. Have a great day.